Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Friday, the 9th of June, 2023, a full gaming streaming day today. A lot discussed, a lot determined, progress made. Excuse me. Let's talk about all that. Let's talk about all of that as I regurgitate my dinner. So, on today's Level 1 podcast, we had something very serious to talk about. The future of me doing live React events. The reason I say this is because right now we are in the middle of one of the busiest gaming times in years. People are already upset that I'm not playing enough of the games that are out. And now there's all these events going on that people want me to live react to and take time away from my streams. I did it yesterday with Summer Game Fest, okay? And quite frankly, I do kind of feel like it was a waste of my time. And here's why. The event was 2 hours long, out of which maybe 30 minutes was worth it. I did the live react, and I did my recap reactions. I uploaded them to DSP Reacts, and, you know, people watched, whoever could, because the live react event got blocked by YouTube. Why? Well, because it had a clip of the Twisted Metal TV show that's coming out soon in it, and NBC Universal blocked it on YouTube universally, without exception. So because of that, no one could watch my React event. It took over 12 hours of YouTube's editing software, which is not really software, it's just an inline editor, to remove the clip. Okay? So people who were asking, where is it? We were waiting all day, where is it? I couldn't make it go live. So literally, I probably lost about 1,000 views, I would think, because probably 1,000 people were like, well, I'm not going to sit around waiting forever for this. I'm going to go watch it somewhere else. And, or just watch the separate, things that were released all over the internet. I did do a recap reactions. That got about 1,000 views, which is good. But as of now, now we're talking about a day later, finally, some people have caught up and watched the live react event of Game Fest, which also has about 1,000 views as of now. The other bummer is I made no money on that video because everything got claimed out the butt, and there's nothing I can do about that at all. So basically, I lost the whole gameplay stream, and no one could watch the video for almost 24 hours because of this nonsense on YouTube. It set me back, I could have been playing a lot more games that I didn't. And so we kind of talked about it this morning. I'm like, do you guys really want me to be taking time away from all these games you want me to play? It's just going to set me back further every time that I do a live react. And quite frankly, I think people find more value in me doing a recap reactions video where I'm telling you a summary so you don't have to waste that whole hour and a half that was worthless during the live show. And also giving you my take on everything I saw as opposed to me just live reacting. So basically we had a discussion about it this morning. Some people still wanted me to do the live reacts, but I'm like, I don't see how this is possible. Like right now I'm doing Street Fighter 6, Diablo IV, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I haven't even played in a week. And in a week and a half, Final Fantasy 16 is coming out. Of course, people are upset. Why aren't you playing Amnesia the Bunker? Why aren't you doing that? I can't. There's too much going on. What happened to the Lies of P demo that came out yesterday? How am I supposed to play it? There's too much else going on right now. You see? So, we talked about it, and I decided against doing a live react on Sunday. I'm not doing it. It's the Xbox event in Starfield. I'd rather just... I'll hear you guys. I'm sure you're going to tell me about it on my stream. Excuse me, I'll watch it later for myself. And likely what I will do is once the Microsoft, Starfield, Capcom, and Ubisoft events have all happened, I'll probably do a special video that I will film here probably Tuesday, Wednesday night and put it out on DSP React and say, here's my recap reactions and my summary of all this stuff and what I'm interested in and here's what I think. That way, the video exists, you can get my opinion, but I'm not wasting another entire day stream to watch it. You see what I'm saying? It won't set us massively back on gameplay. So that's what I'm doing, all right? There will be no live react on Sunday. Will I ever do a live react again? I might, but only if it's time appropriate. Right now is, with all the games I'm playing, the worst time of the year for this, and this is, of course, when it's happening. So anyway, after today's podcast, we jumped into Street Fighter 6. I tried out Zangief today, and I've played Zangief in every game he's ever been in. Okay, and he's been very different in every game. Starting Street Fighter 2, then the Alpha series, the Versus series, Capcom vs. SNK series, moving forward into other games where he's been like guest character in certain games, and then, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and now Street Fighter 6. He plays nothing like classic Zangief at all. He basically plays like Street Fighter V Zangief with some changes. He's better than Street Fighter V Zangief, I feel, but I think he's hard to play. Reason being, he doesn't truly have a good anti-air. He has one that only works at a certain angle. If the enemy is jumping in at a certain angle, it works. If they're above you, it doesn't work. So if any enemy's in your face, like literally with a lockdown string or whatever, he really has no answer for it. He can't really get them off of him. He can't 360 through it. It doesn't work. And he has no reversal to blow through it. So you get in the corner, oh my god. Zangief is like murdered in the corner by certain characters who have good jump-ins and attacks and mix-ups. He really has no answer for any of it. So you can win if you are, you know, keeping your opponent at mid-range, kind of counter-hitting them or tricking them into doing 360 or maybe an anti-air super and stuff like that. But the moment they get in your face and you're in the corner, the round is over. So it's an interesting mix. I won more than I lost with Zangief, okay? But there was a lot of frustration. I did notice a weird thing. He has an aerial spinning pile driver, which is supposed to be full circle in the air plus kick. That thing comes out all the time inadvertently. I just be going from a crouch to a jump and kick. It would give me air 360. And I'm like, down back, up forward, kick is full circle 360 according to this game. It was happening all the time. I don't know if it's a weird input shortcut, but it was a problem. Truth is, I think I would like to play more with Zangief. I feel like the more I play with him, if I have matchup knowledge of how to counter certain abilities and moves and strategies against each character, I'll do better. Just knowing general knowledge of the character is not enough. Similar to Dalsim, you need to have the matchup knowledge, and since he is kind of an oddball character, he's very different from most of the other cast, it's tricky. I think I'll get better with him in time. I did rage a bit, because, you know, moves dropping, or here we go. Why does my anti-air not work at all? It's kind of a crappy anti-air. I was pretty upset about that they gave him such a bad anti-air. But I would say, overall, it went pretty well. It's definitely a different kind of content, a different kind of gameplay than the other characters that I've picked so far. And overall, I think it was a good set. I hope that you guys will give it a look if you haven't. It's live on DSPGaming. It's very different, okay? So that was fun. And then on the late stream tonight, it was Diablo IV returning. And essentially, we just did a lot of optional content. There was optional dungeons out the ass, basically, on the map. We ran around and did like 2 of them. There was a critical quest for a sorcerer I did. I got a lot of new loot, a lot of upgrades, leveled up a bunch. And I died. Because apparently there's a random spawn in the game called the Butcher, who's like a really powerful, like, optional boss guy. And he was faster than me. He was dealing incredible damage. I couldn't really get away from him or stun him. And my basically, I couldn't damage him barely at all. I think I tried to fight him for like, 2-3 minutes, and I barely got him down like 10% of his health. So it seems like this is going to be a boss that's going to be a problem in the game, and it was my first real significant death in the game. Outside of that, had a good time, chill time with the audience. We all enjoyed it, and people are looking forward to me now doing the major story when I come back to it on Monday night. So, great progress. By the way, yet another very supportive day. People continue to support the Street Fighter 6 streams in droves. They're really liking it. People actually are saying, we're disappointed you're not playing more Street Fighter 6. I'm like, disappointed? I'm playing it so much. You're disappointed I'm not playing more. Wow. So tomorrow, here's the deal. It's React Day. DSP versus the Internet. So we're going to have a podcast here in the morning, 10:45 a.m. Then we're heading over to DSP Reacts to do the weekly React show. And then we're coming back here for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the late stream. So we are coming back to Zelda finally after a hiatus, okay? Now, the React show will be different tomorrow. It's random select. I'm going to make the playlists tonight for it. And then tomorrow, I'm going to just open that playlist on my phone, randomize it, hit play, sync with the app, and that way we're going to be able to watch on the TV in a random order. And we're going to see how that goes. I don't know how well the app's going to sync with the TV. There's been times when it worked perfectly and times that it refused to work. We're going to try it on the fly and see how it works, okay? Hopefully, if it works well and it is truly, variety and randomness, hopefully we will have people maybe consider supporting DSP Reacts again who were members but stopped being members when their videos weren't getting watched. If it's random and everyone has an equal chance to be watched, well, there you have it. Then it's fair, correct? So that's going to be tomorrow. And, of course, I am looking forward to Zelda. We're actually just arrived at the Goron town last week, and now we're going to explore the Goron town, see what's there, advance the main plot, and hopefully even maybe get to the dungeon, the third major dungeon of the game. We'll see. So, That's tomorrow's streams. I will be doing a daytime stream on Sunday now. It's not a live react. Instead, it's Street Fighter 6, and I'm either going to pick one of the 2 other remaining new characters who I haven't used yet, either Marisa or Mano, one or the other. I'm picking and trying on Sunday. I'm not sure yet. I'm undecided. I'll think about it. I'm sure we'll talk about it and decide for ourselves or amongst ourselves what we want to do Sunday. No stream Sunday night, because Sunday night I'm doing private react stuff for patrons. But then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm here all day, every day. Street Fighter in the morning, and then Diablo at night Monday, Zelda Tuesday, Diablo Wednesday. Street Fighter will also be varied because I'm going to try World Tour Mode on Monday. I've decided. We're finally going to try World Tour Mode, give it a 3-hour block. See what you guys think, see what I think. Likely later in the week, I'll probably continue and do a second multiplayer session, possibly with Zangief or whatever character I play with on Sunday, or both. Maybe we'll do another new character by the end of the streaming week on Wednesday. I don't know, but lots of Street Fighter coming and all the other games as well, all right? Thank you all. Great streaming day today. Had a ton of fun. I hope you all have a good evening, and I'll see you all in the morning for the podcast and DSP versus the Internet. Peace out, guys. See you later.